So, what if you could manage all of your AI instructions with the same power and precision you use for your cloud infrastructure? Today, we're diving into an idea that does just that. It treats your AI prompts as code, and it might just change everything about how your company works with AI.
You ever get that feeling that your AI tools are just not on the same page? You know the drill. You spend a week teaching GitHub Copilot your team's specific error handling pattern, only to find out a teammate taught Claude Code a slightly different version. Suddenly, you're debugging code that was generated from two totally different playbooks. This isn't just a small annoyance, it's the daily chaos that's really slowing developers down. And this problem actually has a name: AI instruction chaos. It's what happens when the instructions for our most powerful new tools are managed by, well, copy-pasting text files and just hoping for the best. We're not treating them with any real engineering discipline, and it's creating a total mess of inconsistency and technical debt. And I bet these symptoms look pretty familiar. You've got dozens of versions of the same instructions floating around, and they drift further and further apart with every single commit. You find prompts that reference old tech stacks, like telling your AI to write Jest tests when your whole team moved to Vite tests 6 months ago. It all comes down to mindless copy and pasting, and it creates this huge, invisible drag on your team's momentum. Now, this slide gets right to the technical heart of the problem. You can't just paste the same text everywhere and expect it to work well. It's because each of these tools, GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, Factory AI, Gemini, they all speak a different language. They expect instructions in their own unique format. What works for one model is going to be suboptimal for another because the tools and the models behind them are just built differently.
And here's where it gets really dangerous. This problem scales exponentially. With every single new project your company starts and every hot new AI tool that comes out, the chaos doesn't just grow, it multiplies. Trying to keep any kind of consistency across the board becomes basically impossible.
So how in the world do we fix this? Well, we need a totally new way of thinking. We have to start managing our AI instructions just like we manage our most critical infrastructure. And that brings us to PromptScript, a solution that's probably best described as Terraform, but for your AI instructions.
So what is it, really? At its core, PromptScript is a language and toolchain designed to bring order to all this chaos. And its main idea is so powerful. It lets you separate the content of your instructions, the what you want to say, from the specific and frankly quirky format that each AI tool needs to hear it in, the how.
Seriously, just think about it like Terraform. With Terraform, you define your cloud infrastructure once in one language, and then you can deploy it to AWS or Azure or Google Cloud. PromptScript does the exact same thing. You define your AI instructions once, and then you compile them into the perfect, native, optimized format for every single tool your teams are using. And the workflow? It's brilliantly simple. Step 1, you write all your instructions just one time in a single .prs file. That's your source of truth. Step 2, you run one command, prs compile. And just like that, Step 3, PromptScript generates all the native, perfectly formatted files you need for Copilot, Claude, Factory AI, Gemini, you name it. The payoff for this is just massive. I mean, look at this chart. Imagine your company decides to switch from GitHub Copilot over to Gemini. The old way? That's weeks, maybe months of painful work hunting down and rewriting prompts in every single repo. With PromptScript, you change one line in a config file, run compile, and you're done in minutes. This is a total game changer for staying agile.
But look, this is about so much more than just saving time when you switch tools. It's about building a truly scalable and consistent AI strategy for your entire organization. Let's dig into how that works.
This is where PromptScript gets really, really smart. It uses a hierarchical inheritance model. So your organization can set global standards, like security policies, at the very top level. Then, individual teams inherit those standards and add their own specific conventions, like their back-end API patterns. And finally, each project inherits from its team, only adding the little details it needs. No more copy-pasting, ever.
And since your instructions are now code, what does that mean? It means they can be validated. PromptScript actually catches errors and inconsistencies when you compile. So a badly written prompt gets flagged in your CI/CD pipeline before it ever gets to a developer's machine and causes the AI to spit out broken code.
But PromptScript isn't just a compiler for your instructions. It's actually way more than that. It's also a full-on management system for what we call dynamic, reusable AI skills.
So what's an AI skill? The easiest way to think about it is like a reusable function, but for your AI. It's a prepackaged set of instructions that tells an AI how to do a really complex job on demand, like run a security audit using your company's specific checklist, or generate an entire test suite for a new component. And PromptScript gives you a central hub to manage the whole shebang. You write a skill once and compile it for every tool. You can import skills right from a Git repo, manage them with a simple command line tool, version them so your builds are always reproducible, and even share them across your whole company with a private registry. And the support for this whole ecosystem is already huge. Right now, PromptScript compiles instructions and skills for, get this, 37 different AI tools and platforms. And yeah, that includes all the big ones we've been talking about: GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, Factory AI, Gemini. So you're covered, no matter what your tech stack looks like. Okay, now for the best part. This isn't some giant, complicated system that's going to take you weeks to set up. You can honestly get started and see real value in just a couple of minutes.
It really is this simple. Just 3 commands. You install the CLI, you run PRS init, and you have to pay attention to that -migrate flag. That's the magic wand. It'll automatically find all your scattered, messy instruction files and convert them into one clean PromptScript source for you. And then you just run PRS compile. That's it. You've literally just replaced chaos with code.
So I'll just leave you with this one thought. As an industry, we all agree that managing servers by hand is unscalable and just asking for trouble, right? That's why infrastructure as code is the standard now. So as AI becomes just as critical to how we build software, isn't it time we started applying that same exact discipline to how we instruct it?